Lining up with Billy LaRue, but just lost his footing at a crucial time. But still it's on for New Zealand out to the right. Kane for Jordan. Mapimpi and Etzebeth give chase. Kane is there in support. Smith. Geordie Barrett. In Mo'unga. Tokeaho. Just brought down by Sia Kolisi. Then Frizzell's carry.
No lift, not lifting the
Smith
ball.
out the back of the hands for Havili.
Number 6 on the floor, made a tackle.
Penalty advantage against Sia Kolisi. Here is Will Jordan once again. And into the corner goes Kane. Played well with the advantage. Did New Zealand, and Sam Kane has a 16th Test match try.
What a try from New Zealand. All started by that little dart from Aaron Smith. Caleb Clark was looking for work. He came off his wing. That was the initial break. Look what Aaron Smith does here. One defender, the little drawn pass, attacks the pillar defender. And Caleb Clark slips and slides. But the breakdown, the accuracy at the breakdown from New Zealand has been excellent. The loose forward out wide. Sam Kane dips nice and low. Over he goes in the corner. But you're right, Matthew. The passes are sticking today.
Well, Sam Kane with his second try against South Africa. He suffered a nasty neck injury back in 2018. Which is the last time the All Blacks were in South Africa prior to these two matches. Over the last 2 weeks, he had to stay on in South Africa for treatment. But last week in Mbombela, just his second loss in 10 matches against South Africa, the New Zealand captain. Tricky one for Richie Mo'unga. He had one from the right side as well, first up with the penalty attempt, but it was about 20 metres in from touch. And that one's pulled across the face of the uprights.
Well, it's a great try. This is the ball over the top that's caught the backline napping again. Makazola Mapimpi looking in, caught to that ball over the top, and it's a good finish from the captain, Sam Kane. Under a lot of pressure, certainly partly an answer to all his critics. Too little, too late from Billy LaRue. If that ball over the top that's caught the outside defenders looking in, one easy pass catching them all. Changing the front row as well. Malcolm Marx is on for Joseph Dweba. Early change.
And Shannon Frizzell working up ahead of steam from his try line off the restart. Samisoni Tokeaho.
Taken in.
A little dink over the top from Richie Mo'unga. Chased back by Damian Willems. A wonderful stick from him. Pollard into Lindy. Pulled down by Ioane. And the cleaners late to get to the tackle. Turnover made.
Stop in front.
By New Zealand, and Mo'unga was all the way down into South Africa's 22. And stops just in time for him as well.
Same please, Serviga.
It's a huge territorial win for New Zealand.
Yeah. Joseph Trevor just didn't go his way, but
that's good. Stay on. I'll bring them up.
Malcolm Marx was going to come on. Was always going to come on. I thought that a little bit earlier.
Step in, please. Number 1.
Remember the amount of minutes Joseph Trevor has gotten over the last couple of weeks. Malcolm Marx coming in nice and early. Can he make the difference? Because New Zealand are looking strong.
No contest on the throw. It is Sam Whitelock. Tokeaho feeling around and finding Havili. Jaden Hendrickse making a bold attempt over the ball. Smith Scott Barrett. Smith again, this time for Ardie Savea. And Scott Barrett, as this massive crowd has gone very silent all of a sudden. Points on the scoreboard has done the job. Tokeaho and Rico Ioane. Here's Caleb Clark.
That's a high shot there.
And back they go for Sam Whitelock this time. Ioane.
Advantage New Zealand.
Another penalty advantage coming.
Onside, please.
And up over the line goes Ardie Savea, but amazingly
Onside,
taken back into the field of play. Then Tokeaho is over. It is all New Zealand in Johannesburg. They have brought a similar intensity to their effort this evening that we saw from South Africa a week ago. And they are getting the points to show for it.
Well, Matthew, it's all about game line, but the forwards are muscling up. They're actually taking the Springbok forwards on physically. They don't stop her. Even the tackle back, Caleb Clark was almost over earlier on. Samisoni, Tokeaho rolls over, he gets the try, but the All Black forwards are working extremely hard. They're rolling their sleeves up around that 9 or around that ruck area, just bashing away, not going wide because that's where the rush defense is. So Tokeaho, he rolls over. As inside hand is on top of that.
Yeah, the left hand clearly on the ball. And he has a 4th test try. Tokeaho, who was on the bench in the 100th test in Townsville last year, then started last week. And now a first try against South Africa for the Chiefs hooker. And Mo'unga from the touchline this time has split the uprights, and this is a handsome lead for New Zealand.
Yeah, it's accuracy between backs and forwards, the interpassing, the second tier, the wave coming around, creating space. The finish there was a simple one for Tokeaho. He's a big, powerful man against Lukanya. Only easy for him, but boy, it's a New Zealand team that are clinical in their actions, accurate in their executions, and very, very driven.
Scott Barrett held up in acrobatic style by his teammates on the kick receipt. Well, certainly winning the possession battle. More than 2/3 of the ball going the way of the All Blacks in this first half. David Havili's kick has skewed off the side of his boot, and there is a flag up on the far side.
Yeah, it's a terrible mistake to make considering the time on the clock here. I'm not sure what Havili just, whether he's trying to boot it downfield or he miskicked it, Joel. Maybe you can come in here because I'm not sure what he was trying to do there, if it was an attacking kick or not.
Yeah, I think it was a bit of an up and under to the side more than an attacking kick, but you would have thought it would have gone long and downtown and made the box start from deep. There is one question around this box side as Stephen Kitsoff makes his way on, and the big question of course is, can they chase a game when they're behind? They don't always play a brand of rugby that is a chasing game. Today is going to be a little bit of an acid test. Can they come from 15-0 down? It's a big ask against the Kiwi team that are looking pretty good right now.
South Africa, one step please. Here's your mark. Thank you.
Marks finds Peter Steph du Toit
on the leg, apparently no effect.
at the tail, and Malcolm Marks, as has become so familiar, in possession at the tail of an advancing maul. Willemse, Pollard, here is Willie Leroux, and finds Lukanya one. Gets past Caleb Clark.
Klazwani. More pressure to come from Delano Abrahams. And he had to react very, very quickly under the threat from Lungelo.